provinces, and yeah, I'm in two minds about this, but yeah, I think we'll just decrease the autonomy. Thump. No, no Christmas music right now, please. Just get everyone together and enjoy each other's company. And we'll probably forget about it when it is ready to pop. Oh damn, that development. It's rather nice to see Jolof ready to go. Jolof and Mali did not ally. Again, I kinda just want to eat them whole. Because, admin aside, why ever not? It was foretold. Okay, perhaps paying them so little isn't such a great idea. I'd like to think that's the important part sealed off. I still need to explore this though. How about a declaration of war on Mali to get in the troops who are a vassal? Unfortunately, we still have that truce going. And that's the end of you. Thank you very much for the free units, especially since you included some cannons there. Now Dahomey. Annexing you is going to be a tricky situation. Let's get those relations up ahead of time. Liking all these forts too. Shame they're inland and essentially not that useful. I could maintain them so that I could get more army tradition. That is an idea. But consider that our development is... wow, it would require 10 active forts to get the full bonus from that. Which means paying an astonishing... you know what, let's do it anyway. I'm looking at naval tradition. Like a fool. Not really seeing it, to be honest. Too much of a gold hoarder to think about that. Let's just unmaintain those forts. And do anything for some extra diplo power. Also, this allows us to claim that one last province. I'm not saying that you are going to be a one-shot, especially if you're 108%. It actually makes it even less likely. But if I can, I will. Jake, you should colonize. I am colonizing. I'm colonizing more than I have colonists. Don't know what more you want than that. Well, I agree. More colonizing would be a good idea. But where? Yes, that is an option, since I haven't discovered the rest of these. And yes, sealing off more of this. Certainly a good idea. This one I'm not so concerned about, because it's so easy for me to take later on. And it's like a bad situation for them. So yeah, let's just... let us continue. Jake colonized Spain, ask how they like it. There was some consideration about, well, consideration in my head about reducing autonomy on these provinces, but frankly, no. Frankly, no. Ah, this music reminded me of Crusader Kings. I've been playing quite a bit of that lately, thanks to Horse Lords. And it's been growing on me, Crusader Kings. Bit easy, but pretty fun. It tells stories in a way that Europa just does not. Unlikely that you're going to see a stream of it anytime soon, though. Actually, you would help out with all that and allow me to reduce autonomy, but I'm still not going to do it. Global tariffs. Why would you even want that? I forget, are tariffs still linked to liberty desire? So I know that increasing tariffs will increase their liberty desire, but is it because you increase the tariffs? Or is there actual tariff tied to the liberty desire? Is it the action or the tariffs themselves? This I really feel the need to know more about. Okay, hooray, we have all the power here. Frankly, I think we'd make a lot more money if we just collected here. You know what, why don't you try that? Try collecting for a change. 4.5... Or, well, there's an easier way to check it, but we didn't. 4.6, huh? Plenty of value in the node, but the others suck up too much of it. Alright, just get back to transferring the trade power. Yeah, actually making more that way. Deplorable, frankly. Okay, not base tariffs. Timbuktu already has the marketplace, which is precisely what we want. It's not much in the way of manpower, and I really miss the manpower map mode. Yeah. This is the entry theme for not Crusader Kings, Europa Universalis 3. And I agree, it's a great tune. Okay, time to score the yayo. And just commit more adminicide through taking everything here. I need the power so that when I go knocking on Spain's door, I knock hard. Debased currency, it is a shame, but that's just because I have so much gold. Well, yeah, things are almost too well, but that's why we're just running on 4 speed. Looking forward to eating Mutapa as well. I miss Holy War. I miss it a lot. Cape of Good Hope isn't... What is this? Self-rule for the Congolese. Huge amounts of... The Congolese rule Loango justly, we believe. We've been fair, but some of their subjects, this is not enough. Actually, I could use this as an ideal opportunity to reform my government, since this event alone could save me tons. Alternatively, I get regiments in Cape Coast, which are particularists. I hate particularists. I hate them to a degree that you could not even begin to understand. So yeah, I am beginning to think this is the ideal time to reform. Yeah, sure, the bonuses suck a bit more than what we currently have. But it's as cheap as... It's going to save us 185. That's a lot of local autonomy, actually. Let's have a look at this map mode here. Can't even tell. Okay. Did we just get it all around here? Was it in all Congolese provinces? Ah. We've had that event before. The fact that we got it again kind of tells me that's going to hit all my Congo-cultured provinces. As long as I stay at peace, that's going to go away in 100 months, so under 10 years. It's not that big of a hit, since a lot of our lands are not Congolese. I'll just treat it like free stability, otherwise... Yes, we can recover our negative stability. No problem. Adminicide is my favourite. Jake, don't reform. You'll regret it. Well, already did. Please let me know in all the ways that I should be regretting this. Also, this heir needs to die. $20 prestige is a ton to lose. But I'm loving having a low piety. Now I take the mission to colonize Loango. We've been through this 100 times before. But we just quickly colonize it, smoke the bonus, and enjoy it for a while. We will not hold on to Loango. Jake, the islands just east of Madagascar are both 551 and have no natives. That's very appealing. But there's only so fast I can colonize, you do know this. Okay, not even sure if it's worth getting that global empire thing. But it sure is nice to finally get dip points. Hey Britain, you're no longer hostile towards us. And that's probably because these guys are now Congolese. It's a great day to be them. Yeah, because now I don't have English land that they want back. England lost their core on it. Was it really that long ago that I took it? Or is it because it's a colony? No, it was no way that long ago. Wow, okay, I took it in 1549. Of course, I did really speed 5 my way through that. Yes, through the westernization, so a lot of time passed that way. Jake, you should be making plenty of ducats to keep non-colonist colonies going. I'm making tons of money and I would be able to do that, but what I could also do is invest in better advisors. Sadly, better isn't really available here. Let's just kick you out and see if we can get something better. Not sure if an Inquisitor's worth it. I mean, I love the extra points and all, but you're worthless to me. You actually don't have a use. Alright, we were ready for this, thankfully. Let's get our heir battle-hardened. It's the Cannon Bornu that want to rise up now in Kotoko. It's a real tragedy, that, and I wasn't paying attention to it. I'd be very interested in it if England are going to want that alliance. The distance between borders is a bit of a ball breaker, and well, there's a reason there's now a lot of distance between our borders. I think that's as far as, or at least as well as we can get it measured. I'm also being told I could upgrade my forts, but nah, I'm not all that interested. Ivory though, that is great. You used to get a magistrate when you discovered your trade good, not anymore. I forget why, it was like that magistrate offset something, but you could cheese the system and use colonies as a way to get extra magistrates. But that was back when magistrates were around and they were a god-awful mechanic. Anybody that says otherwise is just plain wrong. Fight Portugal for those centres of trade, then you'll be closer. Actually, that's the interesting thing. Portugal, they're only friends with Great Britain. But I'm trying to be friends with Great Britain because their naval superiority could really help out, especially if I add it to my own naval superiority that I swear I will have someday. Right, why not? Terrible idea to get. Right, colonial conquest. Sure enough, I don't see Mutapa's name on it. And I know you already told me that, but better to check these things out for yourself, don't you think? Well, Mutapa isn't the biggest of priorities right now. Probably just slowly claim and conquer my way through them. Jake, can you ally the Kabop? I'm a ways away from it. Actually, what's eating you, Great Britain? Why are you having so much trouble with Scotland? I think Scotland had even lost Lothian before. Annexed by England and then forced to return it? Must be hard being you. Yeah, actually allying Great Britain would probably bring me into conflict with France that I'm not all that keen on. Also, Pretender in Mbamba. Potentially amazing news, but only if this Pretender is really good. That reset our piety way too much. Let's not take these because they would increase our piety further. Okay, be the best I've ever seen. I'm thinking 5-5-4. Yeesh, that's really not good. 2-2-2 is... not what I want, shall we say. But at least you would be strong. No, I sadly think you just have to die. Get on the case. 2-2-2 isn't that far off 5-5-4, it's just a few numbers. Mind you, you would get me out of this looming disaster. And to be honest, you're only one stat worse than my current one. You know what, you can have the throne. Go and take it. We have a strong tradition of allowing pretenders onto the throne around here. And to be honest, Diplo is going to be pretty damn useful. "18 months, and they'll take it." Otherwise I should be prepping up for the destruction of Mali. Actually, that... I've already made it, huh? Let's get to it. Let's not do it as badly as we did last time. For some reason they lost their alliance with Jollof yet again. And they don't want to coalition me together. It's all good news. Jake, take the legitimacy mission. I forget what it even does. Dip, rep, and legitimacy. Sure. Need 100 for it. That's a fair bit. I imagine this guy will only take me up to about 95. Let's keep that legitimacy down. Yeah, I can almost tech again. National Bank pays dividends. I was in a multiplayer game with an Aragon player who constantly got National Bank in trouble as his event. And that costs 200, or it cost at the time, 200 ducats a pop. And we kept getting this in like 1400. or the 1400s, so it was not good. Alright, so the total cost to annex you is 111, so this is probably not going to make it anymore, but we'll still make it the conquest of Joma. You just eradicate them, you take them out. Right, foolish of them, they decided to do foolish things. See, I know how to play this game. It's easy, right? I'll even let those pretenders siege that up. Okay, no. Seems Dahomey had different ideas. Well, sure, Dahomey, you just cap that for me. At least this will allow me to claim Segu. Just as well, it's fairly high in development. And I don't care about these guys. Wait, Loango? I thought you already had Loango. In fact, I took my troops out even to fight you. Am I completely misremembering that series of events? Wouldn't be the first time, but... Oh yes, give me the admin. I need it all. No, I don't think so. I mean, I can roll the dice and get something better than that. Again, that is average with poor distribution. Not what we're looking for here. We have higher standards than that. We have 99 scores, surely we can get as we want. Oh, that I probably should have kept in the forefront of my mind. That'll increase the separatism there. 2 people, 1 country. Nah, I think I did that once back in EU3. It's not a very exciting thing to do, in my opinion. There we go. Goodbye, you. Takes roughly 760 admin points to core all of you. Sounds good to me. It's also completely free on the dip points. The Malayan Empire is no more. As it should be, frankly. Can't wait to see Jake's Pretenders 000 air. That's just harsh, but yeah. So what are you? Kanem-Bornu. Okay, let's get you folks down there and launching the greatest attack. Excellent. Now, do I want more of these, or do I want more of these? The thing is, I would need to go exploring these lands. For that, I'd need a few ships, and for ships, I'd need more of this, and for an explorer, I'd need more... Yeah, I mean, it just never ends. I hate to be the guy that settles. But I really should target these islands, since they are so wealthy. Otherwise, Portugal's just gonna gun them down. Let's get those barks going then. Just a few. Otherwise, I would like this linked up. Just looks good. Thinking, what am I even thinking? Loanda? Might stir up trouble with the pretenders there. Ivory Coast, let's keep more foreigners out of here. And more diplomacide. At least it shouldn't take too long to do you. Actually, we probably don't have the ability to do you, do we? Bit of a mouthful, but my dip rep is killing that. It'll end in 2 years. Ach, I just forget about you otherwise. I'll just keep you down there. Jake Millcap. Whoa, nice catch. And whilst we could get some military technology on the go, I would at some point in my life like to see the Cape be a truly amazing province. Oh, we even have the ability to make training fields? Dark green means it already has one, right? So we can replace a barracks there. Says it costs 281. Let's check it out here, because it probably doesn't take into account of your other things. 217, because it discounts the barracks from it. Entirely? Most likely. These ones already had them. But so expensive. We'll do it like that for now. It probably wasn't very organized. Whew. Happy days. And these 2 forts I will keep operational. Holy crap, why have we got so many people that are just barely wanting to rise up? Yeah, the overextension will be a good chunk of this. How long will I be streaming for? I reckon another couple hours or so. Until I'm too tired to go. I mean, when have I ever had a concrete answer for that? You should ask yourself that. 162 admin to tech up. Man, the days we live in. Good, that'll get rid of our civil war, which would be far worse than... well, it would cost us far more than the 1 monarch point we're losing out by getting this guy. I'm just hoping that we get a half-decent heir as well. So that'd be pretty nasty. Get them cores down, nice and quick. And there we go. Feudal monarchy. Now, what wouldn't be funny is if he collapsed me into a tribe. Probably should have double checked for that. Not that I think it would have been all that possible, but yeah, that's the kind of thing you make sure about. So, congratulations, you're only 18 years old, but you're already a leader, which means your mortality is debatable. It's going to take best of 10 years to get that back up, though. Yeah, okay, now we will spend the extra. Although the morale guy is great, he is really great though. No, we want the mill points. Jake, the aim of this campaign, it's yeah, I better put that in the title. African power as Loango. You can't actually get the achievement, but that doesn't matter.